Welcome to the ACT video series. In this video, I'll show you how to navigate the basic areas of your new ACT account in the cloud. At the top of the screen, you'll find the menu bar like you would expect in just about every desktop application. Directly below that and to the right are the big easy buttons, and these contain the most commonly used functions in ACT. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the navigation. These buttons will allow you to quickly skip to each feature of ACT. And then below that are some lookup tools, where you can very easily search for a contact or other records. Let's take a look at each feature in the navigation pane now, beginning with contacts. In the contact view, at the top, you'll see the contact detail toolbar. This allows you to switch from the detail view of any contact to an entire list view of all of the contacts in your current lookup. Back on the detail view, you can use these arrow buttons to skip from one record to the next in your current lookup. Other buttons that you see here allow you to print or duplicate the current contact. You can even write letters or emails to this contact record, attach a file to this record, or even view the address for this contact on a map. And of course, the Save button on the right is there to save any changes that you make along the way. The first contact that you're going to pull up when you log in is called the My record. This is your record, and any information that you add to this record should reflect you, the user, and not one of your clients. This entire contact detail view is really split into two sections. The top section is like a business card where you can enter specific information about the contact. The bottom area consists of tabs that allow you to enter more detailed information concerning this contact, including activities, opportunities, history, notes, any documents that you may have attached to this contact record, and more. We're going to look at each of these tabs in detail in the Contacts video. Now let's look at groups in ACT. Simply put, groups are made up of two or more contact records. You can organize them in any way that makes sense to you. Group records are separated into three sections. First, you have your tree view containing your groups and subgroups, and then off to the right, the details of each group is split into two areas. Basic group information is held at the top, and then just like contacts, the bottom section contains a series of tabs, and these tabs contain more detailed information about your group. Next, let's look at companies. A company is really just a type of group where all contacts are grouped together based upon the company where they work. Again, on the companies view, you have a tree view on the left, and this allows you to easily navigate to any specific company in your database. Companies allow you to gather a little bit more information at the top of the detail view though, including address information, stock market ticker, and more. And then again, there are tabs at the bottom half of the company detail view which allow you to gather even more information about the company. These tabs are similar to what we've already seen in contacts and groups. Let's take a look at the calendar next. Your calendar is organized into four views which are accessible from the toolbar buttons at the top right. You can view your daily calendar, your work week calendar, a full weekly calendar, and of course a monthly calendar. On the daily calendar, the hours of your workday have been highlighted. In the preferences area, you can change these hours as well as the days that you consider your work week. At the top of your calendar, you'll see a filter bar. Here you can filter calendar items by type, priority, or by the owner of calendar activities. On the right side of your calendar, you'll see a mini calendar. If any of the days are bold-faced, that means that you have an activity scheduled on that day. Let's move on now to the task list in ACT. This shows a full listing of all activities based on your filtered ranges. You can see the filters above where you can narrow this list by activity types, priorities, and again by users. Related to this list is the history list. The history list shows all activities that have already occurred in the past and are completed. Just like the task list, there are several filters available to narrow the items in your view. Again, you can filter by dates, types, and users. You can also perform a keyword search on your history list to find history records that contain specific search words. Moving along, let's look at opportunities in ACT. The Opportunities List view shows you all of the opportunities for your company. You can filter these opportunities by clicking the little orange arrow buttons, and this gives you even more ways to narrow your list according to the filters that you want. When you click a specific opportunity, ACT will show you the details about that opportunity. On this screen, you can see the opportunity name, its status, and its current stage along the process pipeline. On the left side are totals that signify what this opportunity is worth, as well as the probability that this opportunity will close with a win. The tabs down below indicate which products or services are included with this opportunity, along with contact information for whom this opportunity is associated. You can also create notes about this opportunity or even save documents like quotes and invoices as attachments to this record. When you click on the pipeline view for opportunities, you'll be able to see a visual representation for your opportunities based upon the filters that you would choose in the filtered area. For example, right now I'm looking at this month's opportunities, and I can quickly change this view to see all opportunities for this year. Down below, you can easily progress your opportunities from one stage to the next by simply dragging them from one column to another column in the list. Now let's look at the ACT Insight dashboard. ACT Insight allows you to get several types of information about your company at a glance. Each of these dashboard components can be filtered and edited to show only the information that you want to monitor. This concludes the first portion of the ACT video series. In future videos, we're going to explore marketing automation, connecting ACT to third-party tools, and we'll look at each of the options in the left navigation with greater detail.